Hi guys, welcome back to another video with the SCFC Ghost YouTube channel. This is my Premier League Game Week 8 predictions. I hope you enjoyed my Championship predictions last night. If you didn't see it, make sure to go check them out. Premier League, I'm still going strong. Hopefully I can keep up with it. Championship, I know I should be able to, because obviously I support Stoke and I want to do them. This is more, it's Premier League, the main league. I know a bit about it. That's why I stopped League One, because I don't really know much about it. It was really more of just a guessing game in that. But yeah, so we'll go through Game Week 7 before the international break, how it went on. And then we'll go through my Game Week 8 predictions. Starting it for Friday night, Bournemouth v Fulham. I went for a 2-0 Bournemouth. It was 3-1, so I got 1.5 points for that. Leeds Tottenham, I went 1-1. 2-1 Tottenham, no points. Also West Ham, I went 4-1. Arsenal was just 2-0 at 1 point. It was 2.5. United Sunderland went 2-2, 2-0 United. Chelsea Liverpool went 1-1, 2-1 Chelsea. Villa Burnley went 2-0 Villa. It was 2-1, 1.5 for that. That's equal to 4. Everton Palace went 3-1 Palace, 2-1 Everton. Newcastle Forest went 2-0 Newcastle. It was 2-0 Newcastle. It was 7 points. Wolves Brighton went 2-0 Brighton. It was 1-1. Brentford City went 3-1 City. It was 1 point. It was 1-0. 1 point for that. So that's 8 points, if my maths is correct. Yeah, let's get into Game Week 8. And we'll start off on Saturday at 12:30 kickoff on TNT Sports, I'm assuming. Forest v Chelsea. Forest are poor, really poor. Like, really, really poor. Not winning in Europe, 17th in the league, 1 win this season. Chelsea have not been that bad. Come back from a 2-1 home win against Liverpool. And yeah, they've not been that bad, have they? I think you can't back Forest. I'm sorry. They're really bad. And I'm going to give Chelsea 3 goals. I think they'll enjoy this game. And I will go for 3-1 to Chelsea. Brighton v Newcastle next at the first of the 3 o'clock kickoffs. 11 v 12. Both teams have played 7, won 2, drawn 3, lost 2. Newcastle were just 11th with plus 1 goal difference to Brighton's 0. Brighton have scored 13 goals in the last 5 matches. That is to count. They're 6-0 over Barnsley, but Newcastle have scored 11 in the last 5. That is to count their 4-0 against Union St. Joy's or something like that, and their 4-1 against Bradford, which is 8 of the goals. But I think Newcastle defensively are good, really good. Clean sheet against Forest, clean sheet against Union, whatever that team is. Conceded 2 against Arsenal, obviously. Conceded 1 against Bradford, and clean sheet against Bournemouth. Like, defensively they're good. And I think that will continue here with a clean sheet, and I think they will snatch it though with a 1-0 away win for Newcastle. Burnley v Leeds now, battle of the promoted teams. Burnley have been really poor, but the teams they face, you can understand why. 15 v 18, Burnley have won 1, drawn 1. The draw has come against Forest. Their win was against Sunderland, if I remember correctly. Leeds are in 15th with 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. Losses against Tottenham, Fulham, and was it Everton, or did they beat Everton? No, they beat Everton. It was Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. But Burnley, last 5, 1-0. I mean, last 6, you could say. Was it last 6? There we go on the matches. Yeah, last 6. 3-2 away to United. Lost. 1-0 at home to Birmingham. Lost in the last minute. We're down to 10 men as well. Their loss to Man United also came in the last minute. Penalty. Both of them penalties. Drawn against Forest after going 1-0 down in the 2nd minute. Then they lost at home to Cardiff, a League One side, in the Cup. 5-1 away to City. I mean, 2 of the goals were own goals. 2 of the goals were in the 90th minute. and then a 2-1 away loss to Aston Villa. And I think now is the time they will come back and they will be decent. And I think they'll beat Leeds 2-1 at home. And we go to Selhurst Park to a very good Bournemouth side who come here to Selhurst Park in good form, sat in fourth and just one loss, but Palace have also got one loss, which did just come away to Everton, but they're back at home. And I mean, they lost to Everton before, that 2-0 away win in Europe and a 2-1 home win to Palace. The last time they played at Selhurst Park, they beat Liverpool 2-1. But Bournemouth are really good. And I think I'm going to go 2-2. I don't think any of these teams lose, and I'll go for a 2-2 draw. A nice game. And another 3 o'clock kickoff, quite a few 3 o'clock kickoffs. Man City at home to Everton. And this could be a good game. 5th v 8th. Everton aren't too bad. Both teams only lost 2. City have won 4, drawn 1. Everton have won 3, drawn 2. City have scored 11 in the last 5. Excuse me. Everton scored 4 in the last 5. 2 being against Palace. 1 against Liverpool. 1 against West Ham. And they won't win this. We'll go for a 4-0 Everton. And hopefully Haaland scores a hat-trick. I've got him dual captain for this week. Because why not? And to the last 3 o'clock kickoff, if I think it is, Sunderland are home to Wolves. I mean, Sunderland 9th, Wolves are bottom. Wolves haven't won a game. Sunderland lost 2, won 3, drawn 2. And Granit Xhaka playing a big part in this Sunderland team. Last time they lost to Man United, but I think whether they'd taken some of the chances they had, I reckon they could have scored, but obviously United probably should have scored a couple more. But I'm going back to Sunderland. I've liked the look of them. They're doing well back in the Premier League, and I think it will continue with a 2-0 win against Wolves. Fulham v Arsenal, 5:30 kickoff now. 5:30 kickoff on the Saturday. Jesus Christ. Craven Cottage. And I think this really is going to go one way into it. 1st through 14th. They haven't lost in 7. They're averaging 2 goals per match. And I will give them another 2 goals and a 2-0 away win against Fulham. Nice and simple. And now on to Sunday. 2 o'clock at home to Aston Villa is Tottenham Hotspur, who aren't doing too bad, to be fair. They're 3rd in the league, Villa are 13th after a really poor start, but they have pulled it back. Spurs haven't lost in 7, Villa haven't lost in 5. I can see both of them going up, and both going up to having unbeaten in 8 and 6 with a 1-1 draw. Goals from Kudus and a goal from Matty Cash. No, not Matty Cash. Ezri Konsa. Now go to Anfield, Liverpool v United, and I'll say this could go either way. 2nd v 10th, but I really haven't liked the look of Liverpool this season. Even though the 2nd I haven't. I've lost away to Chelsea, lost away to Galatasaray, lost away to Palace. They beat Southampton just about in the cup. Just about beat Everton as well by 1 goal. And before that, they left it late against Atletico, left it late against Burnley. Kind of say left it late against Arsenal, left it late against Newcastle and played terrible against them, even though Newcastle had 10 men. Left it late against Bournemouth, first game of the season. Obviously, they will find a way to pick up the points, but I don't think they'll win this one. But I think they'll score, but I think Man United will score as well. I'll go for a 1-1 draw. Now to West Ham, who... Yeah. 1-1 draw, lost 5. Against Brentford, who haven't been too bad. They've just lost 1-0 at home to City. I mean, 1 isn't too bad. Before that, they beat United at home 3-1, but then they lost 3-1 before that. And then before that, 2 draws, 1-1 and 2-2 against Villa and Chelsea. So at home they're good, away not really seen much of it. And don't think West Ham score, and I think Brentford will score one. I'll go for a 1-0 away win for the Monday night kickoff, and that is it for Premier League predictions. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Hope you make sure to check out the other videos as well. That's it from me. Peace.